Hey guys, welcome back. Tell you what, it is a beautiful, beautiful late February day, like 51, 52 degrees today, and I'm in short sleeves and the sun feels awesome on my skin. A couple days ago, Mom and I were talking about what we're gonna do for dinner today, and she said, I'm in the mood for a pot roast. What I heard was, I'm in the mood for a smoked pot roast. That's what we're doing today, guys. I got about a 3-pound chuck roast inside. I got smoke coming up from where I just lit some Prime 6 charcoal. Promo code KEN10 will get you 10% off, by the way. But got about a 3-pound chuck roast inside. We're gonna season it up, get her out here, let her smoke for a while. Then we're gonna put it in a pan, let it braise until it gets nice and fork tender. So guys, let's get going. Alright guys, let's get this thing started. I'm gonna do 2 layers of seasoning here. It's gonna bring out some great flavors. We'll start off with just some plain SPG from Grillaholics. Just gonna give us a pretty good layers, pretty thick cut of meat. It can handle it. Be sure and get our sides. Guys, I'm gonna follow this up with just some Montreal steak seasoning. I've moved this over into a small little shaker just because that big bottle just doesn't pour very well. McCormick's, y'all, hope y'all hear that. Give this guy a flip and repeat the process. And some Montreal steak. Guys, when this charcoal comes up to temperature, we're gonna get this thing on the grill and get her smoking. That simple. I do believe wind's gonna be an issue today. Notice I'm using the small grate. This is a low and slow cook. I will add charcoal as we go. Grate on. Bring this up to temp. And note how I put the lid on. I got the fire on this side and I put the vents over here. That way the heat and smoke will transfer across the grill, getting on our food really good. And we'll still have an indirect cook. Alright guys, it is time to get this piece of meat on the grill. Set it over here indirect. And for smoke, I got a couple pieces of pecan wood here I'm gonna throw right on there and get some smoke rolling on this for about an hour. I'll probably turn it in about 30 minutes, so just for even cooking. So with that, we'll check back in about 30 minutes. Ooh, that wind. Alright guys, see if I can get up underneath here. Everything's looking good. I'm just going to turn this over. Just for some even cooking. We've been 30 minutes. Smoke is rolling pretty good. I'm holding temperatures pretty good. I'm going to shake some ash off of this though. Woo! That wood flare up. I'm gonna throw 1 piece of charcoal on there just to keep her going. That kind of broke up. Oop. While I'm here, I'll add another piece of wood. Alright guys, in about 30 minutes we're gonna start the braising process. Alright, our wood is burning up, but that's okay because we're done with the smoke. We're gonna get this roast over here in our pan, our braising pan. Okay guys, right here, I just got some beef broth. This one, I didn't even realize when I bought it, it happens to be 50% less sodium. That's alright, I could stand to cut back on the salt some. But the only thing I'm doing with this right now is to just fill this pan up We're gonna come up maybe halfway up on the meat. That's probably good right there. And that's all we're gonna do now. I could put the vegetables in here, but I'm scared it's gonna be about 3 hours of braising, and I'm scared that's gonna be too long and our vegetables just be a little mushy. So I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll wait about an hour and then we'll add the vegetables. Alright folks, get this back in here. Get her away from the fire as much as possible. We're holding good temperatures. I might come out and check temperatures within the hour, but for the most part we're just going to leave this alone and let her braise for about an hour. Okay, it's been an hour. I'm going to try to turn this around. Okay, let's see what we got inside here. Woo! Steam, buddy, steam. Oh, it smells amazing, guys. Alright guys, I'm not going to do anything here really. I am going to come in here. I've got, it's about a medium-sized white onion. I'm just going to drop these down in here. I don't know how much room we got. That's alright, we're going to make this work. This is about 1.5 pounds of red potatoes. Now we're talking, guys. And about 1 pound of just little baby carrots. We're just gonna fill these up. And that wind's gonna fight. Okay, just gonna cover this back up. We're not going to check this again for another 2 hours. Right, I did start getting a little bit of a temperature drop. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to shake off the ash. Ash insulates and will put your fire out. If you can shake some of that off, you're going to have a better fire. I'm going to add some more charcoal. Notice I've been using nothing but used charcoal on this, guys. We'll see you in 2 hours. Alright guys, we got in about 4 hours total here. I'm gonna try to get this off of here. Hopefully we are done. Because my family's in there growling at me. Woo. I'm going for fork tender here. Good enough on that. Potatoes are pretty much, I don't touch them. Yeah, we're there. See if I can get in here on the meat. It could actually go a little while longer. Tell you what, I'll show you it's done. It's not as tender as I want. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pull it. Pretty tender, but it's not falling off. So alright guys, I'm going to pull this. We're going to go inside and I'm going to put this up on a platter and we'll do a taste test for you. Would you look at that platter? Oh my god guys, I cannot wait to dig into this. Let me get my family fed and I'll come back and we'll do a final taste test here. Alright guys, let's give this thing a bite. I'll be honest with you, I could have probably gone another half hour, 45 minutes on this. Everything's done, it looks good, smells good. A little bit of a smoke ring. We was only on smoke for about an hour, so I didn't expect much there, but let's give this thing a taste anyway. That flavor is awesome, guys. Flavor is very awesome. That pecan's just great on beef. Try this tater. It's perfectly done. Perfectly done. That's why I waited that extra hour before I put the vegetables on. Carrots are almost perfectly done. Although I like them. Slight bit of crunch, but they're soft enough you can do an easy bite. Then they're not mushy. So I'm gonna call that okay too. Guys, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this cook. I was anxious to have a nice warm day, or somewhat warm day, where I could get out there, do a low and slow. We had time to do it. I was actually doing my practices in between takes downstairs at my office, but a little closer on that. But guys, had a great time. Glad to be back outside doing a real cook. So guys, until next time, I can't wait to get back to you. So you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next Saturday, hopefully. So God bless you, folks. Bye-bye.